Welcome to this week's Torah lesson. This week's Torah portion is Parsha's Pinchas. The question of the week is, how can we end this Galus, exile, that we're in? So in this week's Torah portion, we learn about Pinchas. After stopping the tremendous desecration of God's name, and God's anger subsided, so God gave Pinchas as a gift, the gift of peace. And the question is, why did he get specifically the gift of peace? So we all know that it says in the prophets that Pinchas is Elijah. And Pinchas is going to bring tremendous peace to the Jewish people, as it says in the prophets, V'heishiv leivavos albonim, that Pinchas is going to inspire, that the children are going to bring the parents to return to Hashem, which is an important component in peace. Everyone will be worshiping the one God. But the question is, why is peace so important? And the answer is, because peace is what's going to take us out of Galus. In other words, what is Galus? What is the reason why we're in Galus? The reason why the second temple was destroyed, because it was the opposite of peace. People weren't getting along. People were fighting. And that is the main reason why we're in Galus. As we see clearly, the Parsha says, Hashem says to capture the Midianites and destroy them. What do the Midianites represent spiritually? The Midianites represent Modoin Mariva. They represent arguments and conflict. So if you want to get rid of the walls of Galus, the way to get rid of the walls of Galus is by getting rid of all the conflict. And when you get rid of the conflict, Galus will go away automatically. And as we know, the prophet says in reference to the fasts, that we fast today in exile for the destruction of the temple. So it says when Mashiach is going to come, the fast will turn into days of peace and celebration. So you see, the key component is peace. So to answer the question, how can we end this Galus? How can we end the exile? We can end the Galus by ending all conflict and bringing in tremendous love and peace into the world. We will end the Galus. This week's Torah lesson is dedicated to the memory of Baruch ben Aryeh Leib, Shlomo ben Yosef, and Rachel Baslipa. May their souls be elevated by the Torah we're studying in their memory. Thanks again for joining us for our weekly Torah lesson. For more information, please see our website, Chabad, swf.org. Have a great and blessed week. Shavua Tov.